For more on how these travel restrictions are being handled in the UK, we welcome Quentin Peel to the program from London. He's an associate fellow with the Europe program at the think tank Chatham House. Thanks for being with us again here on France 24. I'd like to start just by getting a temperature reading from you. How are people there feeling right now?
I think they're getting pretty nervous, actually. I was out this morning looking at the queues at a couple of supermarkets in London, and they're very long queues. I think there's a bit of panic buying going on. What people have been told is, look, there's no problem at the moment. There's enough supplies everywhere to take us through Christmas, but maybe from the end of the week, things could get a bit difficult. At the moment, the main problem at Dover and most of the chaos is with trucks clearly trying to get home to mainland Europe for Christmas. So we've got French lorry drivers, Polish lorry drivers, and so on. But it's the longer term, and once Brexit strikes on January the 1st, that actually the worry is going to be then.
Yes, because the timing of this is really bad, of course, with, you've got the impending UK exit from the EU trade union coming up. But is this sort of a taste of what people were expecting with Brexit?
I think so. I think there's a touch of reality starting to get through to people that it is a nightmare to think of a surge in cases of infection from the virus coinciding with the total uncertainty about what conditions will be like after January the 1st, when the transition period for Brexit comes to an end. We still don't know whether we're going to have a deal. We understand that Boris Johnson's been talking to Ursula von der Leyen again today about fisheries. But if there's no deal and the COVID problems, it could be a nightmare on the roads in Kent after January.
And Quinn, Christmas coming up in 3 days as well. On top of all this, there are people who can't get into the UK to see family, can't leave to go on their holidays. What's the collective feeling about Christmas right now?
Well, there's a certain amount of stiff upper lip, I think, that people are saying, look, we're just going to get on with it. But I must admit, the one thing that really comes through is that nobody is happy with the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. Everybody's fed up with the way that he's gone backwards and forwards. You're going to have a happy Christmas. You're not going to have a happy Christmas. They just... I've not talked to anybody who has a good word to say about him. Last week, he was very critical of the opposition Labour leader, Keir Starmer, for suggesting that we would have to clamp down for Christmas. He accused him of being a Grinch, and then 3 days later, he'd done the same himself. So the lack of trust in the Prime Minister is growing almost by the day.